Hello everyone, Yaksh here from ChainClave and Entice Coin. So I have a Web3 development company. We build blockchains, we build crypto games, we build centralized exchanges, we build decentralized exchanges. Today we're gonna discuss how win-to-one, W2E is winning over play-to-one games. Now, you all must have heard about win-to-one, play-to-one, crypto games. So, we will just start. We will have a very short and sweet session. We will discuss to the point. It will be two-way interaction. So, I would be needing your answers as well. To understand this, we will be understanding few keywords. What is win-to-one? What is play-to-one? What's wrong with play-to-one? And how win-to-one can solve this thing. So let's start. What is play-to-one? So play-to-one is actually a games built on a blockchain where players can play games and earn tokens. Tokens can be fungible, non-fungible, and all those tokens have a real-life world value. It is a tradable token. But gamers are getting rewards when they are playing the game. So that's the basic definition of what is play-to-one games. Now, have you guys played any play-to-one games? Which? Axie Infinity? Anyone else? Okay, so that's the definition of what is play-to-one games. Then he has played Axie Infinity. So first play-to-one game was CryptoKitties. It started in 2017. It was built on a Ethereum blockchain. And it has set the path for play-to-one games, and then the industry started about play-to-one game, and one of the famous play-to-one game is Axie Infinity, and people have earned a lot, but we will, during our talk, we will highly relate with Axie Infinity, what are the basic fundamental problem in play-to-one games and how we can solve it through win-to-one games. So let's move. What's wrong with play-to-one games? So I have shortlisted 3 points. What basic problem we are facing in play-to-one industry? First is sustainability. So play-to-one games don't have sustainable way to keep paying players. Like as we have understood while definition, what is play-to-one game? While playing, players are getting earning. Now, games and gaming owners don't have that much funds or money to keep paying them. So that's the main first sustainability. We will discuss all 3 points in detail. Second, lack of fun part. Now, play-to-one games are highly focused on earning, not the gaming or experience or fun part. So that's somehow lacking in play-to-one. And third, fluctuating rewards. Like it's a human psychology that when reward get fluctuated, people not tend to be more attached to the people or company or game, anything. So let's have a detailed discussion. What are the 3 and why it's happening? Now, sustainability. Let's assume a country where that country is paying you 500 rupees for walking a 10 kilometer. And those 500 rupees are getting printed not from the existing economy. So on every 10 kilometer run, you are getting dumped new money into circulation by doing something. You all must have heard about step-in. So step-in is one of the example, and step-in and play-to-one games are more inflationary products. Over the period of time, that economy becomes inflationary because lot of tokens getting dumped into the market which are not into circulation, and it is getting into circulation because of the users action. So ultimately time is being sold against the token in play-to-one or move-to-one, or you say any concept. So that becomes non-sustainable. Just imagine we can have what's your name? Yeah. Sorry? Ankur. Let's suppose Ankur is launching a game. To understand it more betterly, let's suppose it is almost parallel to PUBG, but it is built on a blockchain. Now, Ankur has given a reward that if you will kill one player, you will get 5 tokens. Now, just imagine how many tokens will be distributed when Ankur's one game is getting finished. So, there are 100 players. Almost one gonna win, 99 players are getting killed, So almost 99 multiplied by 5. 495 tokens will be getting distributed, getting minted on every game. So there is a new circulating token. Now who's gonna give a liquidity to those tokens? Who gonna sustain the price of that token? If 1,000 games are being played in a day, then it would be around 495k tokens getting into distribution. So that's not sustainable. Since how long Ankur would be backing up these tokens? Since long he can sustain this price? These are the sustainability issue Play to Earn games face, and that we can solve. So money must come from somewhere. Forgot about Web3, Web2, anywhere. If we are running a business, we need to have a money to sustain, to back up or do anything. So in Play to Earn, somehow we are not getting new money from the economy. That's the major concern we are facing. Second, if player keeps playing, now it's a Play to Earn, you play, you earn. If players are keep playing, company needs to keep paying them. Now that's the major concern all the Play to Earn companies are facing. New player pump the new money in economy, as he has said, he has played Axie Infinite. Now many Play to Earn games have a tangibility that if you want to play, you need to have you need to buy a NFT, you need to stake some tokens or something. So only new player brings the new money into the economy. Old players are not bringing new money into the economy. That's why that economy is not that much sustainable. So new players pump the new money in the economy. Other than that, new money is not coming into the economy. P2E games run out of their money to pay to their players. You must have heard on an average age of Play to Earn game is 6 months to 12 months. Axie Infinity was launched in 2020 around, but it was most fashionable and it was fascinating till 21 and 22 end. Then people got frustrated because they couldn't sustain or they couldn't provide the reward they have promised while launching. So they run out of money to keep paying their gamers. Then, as we have discussed, it a lack of a fun part. How many of you have played Candy Crush? All. They were not paying any single penny, but we were enjoying the gameplay. We are enjoying the experience. I am a big fan of FIFA. I kept on playing FIFA. You all must have played FIFA. They are not paying, even we are paying them to have a licensed version. That's the experience gaming should deliver, and that's what lacking in crypto gaming. And that's why players are not getting connected with the game for a long time, because they have single thing in mind, to have a money and to earn money. So Play to Earn are not creating experience. That's the somehow responsibility of a development fraternity, or we as a gamer need to focus on more gaming and experience. Play to Earn games are not play to have fun, and people pay millions of dollars to just play. Even just imagine, forgot about crypto, Play to Earn games. Other than that, gaming is the industry which is beating a Hollywood as well. One Hollywood movie can earn 100 million, 500 million, more than that, but a single game is earning more than $1 billion. You say about GTA, Vice City, Rise of Nations, Clash of Clans, many games are there who are traditionally earning more than millions because they are delivering experience. Now, he's one of the Play to Earn influencer on Twitter. So, Farmer Nash, he has asked a question in April 2022. What is the most important part of Axie Infinity? So, it was a 4-option fun game, SLP prize, Axie Infinity, and community. SLP prize is a delivering token when you can earn while Axie Infinity. So, total they got 7,000 votes, and out of 8,000 votes. Out of 8,000 votes, 70% people, it was all about money. It's not about fun game. So that's the mindset we need to change in Play to Earn games. Third, fluctuating reward. Now, to understand fluctuating reward, I have an interesting story of Shyam Uncle. So Shyam Uncle is a owner of one of the canteen in engineering college, and he is a bald. He don't have hair on his head. So one new semester, 4 friends were teasing him about his baldness. And Shyam uncle got irritated and he was not enjoying what they were making a joke about them. So after a few days, he had something in mind. He asked all 4 boys to come with him and he said, I will pay you 100 rupees if you make jokes on me. All 4 boys got confused how Shyam uncle can pay us when we are making jokes on them. Then they were cool, let's have earn some money. Then it gets started. Every day they were making a joke about Shyam uncle and they were getting 100 rupees. After a few days, Shyam uncle said, look boys, I cannot pay you 100 rupees. I can only afford 50 rupees. If you can continue, please continue. So they were disheartened that their reward gets halved after 100 rupees, but they kept on starting. They kept on throwing jokes on Shyam uncle baldness. They were getting 50 rupees every day. Then Shyam uncle decreased it to 25 rupees, then 10 rupees, then 5 rupees, and then 0. And they were like, man, we used to get 100 rupees for this and now we are doing it for a free. So that's how human motivation get fluctuated, but they forget they were doing it for a fun for free earlier before getting 100 rupees. So that's what actually happening with the play to earn games as well. So earlier when company starts, company is providing a higher rewards. Then after sustainability issue, their reward gets half, then half, then half. Now player don't have any psychological attachment with the company. So that 4 boys have stopped joking about Shyam uncle because they are not getting anything. Because earlier they were doing it for a free. So that's exactly what human psychology is behaving with play to earn games. So human motivation is volatile when paid with a fluctuating rewards. So that's I think one of the major concern. Even if you guys have seen Step In, when Step In was launched, if you buy a NFT sneaker, you can earn almost $20-30 every day. And over the period of 6 months, that reward becomes $2 because they couldn't sustain the price of token and they decreased the reward amount. And after 6 months, Step In was no more fashionable or no more fascinating. That's what all play to earn games or move to earn games face. Volatile rewards are the reason why players don't stick to play to earn for long. So even I myself would be not investing that much time. If I'm investing 1 hour, I'm getting $20. And after 2 months, I'm getting $5. Why would I be investing the same amount of time? Play to earn games need to fluctuate rewards due to that. Now, fluctuating reward has a direct connection with their sustainability concerns. If company don't have money, how they would be paying the same reward? And ultimately, they need to survive. So that's the biggest concern why they need to fluctuate the reward. Now, as we have seen 3 major problems what play to earn games are facing. First, sustainability. Second, lack of fun. Third, fluctuating rewards. Now, how we can solve this? So, we can solve this through win to earn. Now, what is win to earn? There is a thin line difference between play to earn and win to earn. Win to earn games are built on blockchain. Gamers get the reward in terms of token, which are fungible, non-fungible, which has a real life value as well. But players getting reward while winning, not just by playing. And we are winning over other player, not only through the company. So, as we have taken an example of a country, where country is paying 500 rupees on running 10 kilometer. So we just taken an example that how that economy would be more inflationary. On contradictory, let's suppose if it's a win to earn concept. So what will happen? You need to run a 10 kilometer, but you will be competing with other person as well. If you win against that person, you will get 500 rupees, but not from the country, from that losing person. So now the money is just going from X person to Y person. New money is not getting printed and economy is not inflationary. It's a deflationary economy. If you understand now, we all know that US always prints new money and that's why the whole world is going into inflation. That's what exactly happening with the play to earn games as well. So win to earn solves that. Now, again, we have taken an example of Ankur's game. Ankur, right? Ankur has launched a decentralized game which is parallel to PUBG, and he was offering 5 tokens on every kill. Now what will happen? Ankur has the same policy, but he has just modified a condition. Let's suppose Zishan and Pratmesh. So Pratmesh and Zishan are playing. Zishan has killed Pratmesh in the decentralized PUBG. So Zishan would get 5 tokens, but Ankur's company will not pay that 5 token. Pratmesh will have a deduction of 5 tokens. So Zishan has win over Pratmesh, and the economy don't have a new dumping of the currency in the economy. So that makes the token economy more sustainable, more long lasting, and ultimately companies don't need to keep on paying the players against their time. So it becomes more, now Pratmesh will be more conscious that I don't want to get killed, otherwise my 5 tokens will also be deducted. So that's how the sustainability issue comes to an end with a win-to-one game. So companies don't need to keep on paying. Companies don't need to just decrease or increase the rewards. So win-to-one solves that. Second, we had a problem of fluctuating rewards. Now, why companies were making rewards fluctuating? Because they were not sustainable. If Ankur is not having a win-to-one concept, he need to decrease the token amount from 5 to 3, 3 to 1, 1 to 0.5, because he could not pay all the players the same token amount. But now, in the term of win-to-one, he don't need to change the token amount to 5 to 3, because other player is paying the amount. So that's why the third problem what we were facing, fluctuating reward, gets solved. And the fun part, what we have discussed, that's something we all as a developer or as a gamer need to take stand and make crypto games more fun part. Now, whenever I have a discussion, I get a question, is blockchain play-to-earn games are dead? It will never be. It will never be. It's here to stay. But as we have understood what's the problem and we have find the solution, we all should always be need to make improvisations. So it requires improvisation, but it just need to be improvised. If we all want to have a 1 billion adoption of Web3, we want to have a 1 billion users on Web3, gaming has the highest power to onboard Web3 users. So blockchain play-to-earn games are here to stay. That's my LinkedIn QR code. If anyone wants to connect me, send a message, or want to have a discussion, I'm most active on a LinkedIn. So you can just DM me. And now floor is open for a question if you guys have any questions. Yes.
Go ahead.
Yeah, so if companies transition to win-to-earn, and like say a new player comes into the market who has big funds, and then he starts another play-to-earn company, then like all the players which the win-to-earn companies had got into their base, now they will move to the play-to-earn because they'll get more money, and then they will get the money just by playing and not by winning. So how will the win-to-earn companies prevent this from happening कि कोई नया player play-to-earn खोल दे और हमारे users वहाँ ना चले जाएं?
Okay.
So ये win-to-earn वाले, how will they prevent this?
Okay. So let's take an example. What you are saying, if someone have a deep pockets, so they will launch a play-to-earn to just grab the users. And one of the company who is developing fundamentally good, but they have launched win-to-earn. That's what the question is. So ultimately, it's all about sustainability. Axie Infinity had a very deep pocket. They have raised more than 40 million funds. But today, where is Axie Infinity? Where Axie Infinity stands? Almost nowhere. No, they don't have active users as compared to 2021. So ultimately, I think in short game, the deep pocket players gonna win. But in a long run, win-to-earn companies would sustain, survive, and they will have a more loyal community and gamers compared to play-to-earn. Yeah.
Any follow-up?
Anyone else?
Anyone else?
Perfect.
So that will
Thank
be
you
all.
guys. Thank you
Let's
for
have
your
a round
time.
of applause for Yax.